These are 30 unforgettable goals in World Cup history. And first up, dude, I'm about to do you good. Just look at this sweet beauty. Who's your boy? Yeah, you know it. That one goal of the tournament. But you could say the ball sat out nicely for him. This next one was a Wizards improv. Dude, that goal still haunts the English to this day. From 40 yards out, what was Seaman doing? Ronaldinho admitted that luck played its part, but there was absolutely no luck involved in this next one.
Goes again.
It's like dude's got two left feet. How he gets that much power from the outside of his boot is beyond me, man. Still, there's just something special about players making their mark on the international stage. Yeah, just ask James Rodriguez.
Pereira hit by James! Oh,
Goal of the tournament, the Puskas Award. Dude just took everything. James put on a show. But this guy didn't want to be the sideshow.
All-time leading scorer for the Dutch. The ball's dangerous! Oh!
It doesn't get any better than that. Power, precision, and he nearly broke the crossbar. But for the best goal ever scored at a World Cup, there's a dude calling dibs. Argentina were facing England in the 1986 World Cup quarterfinals. And Maradona? No, man, not the hand of God. Oh, wait, that one was unforgettable too. Let it roll. Sick! But being one of the greatest players ever, for Diego, doing things the jaw-dropping way is just another day at the office. Hope those guys had insurance, because they were destroyed, man. The goal of the century. Can't argue with that. But Argentina and great goals at the World Cup go hand in hand.
Sorin. Maxi Rodriguez goes for goal!
Dude assists himself with that stunning chest control and then just does that. And there you are, subscribing to the channel and liking the video. And just dreaming about scoring like that. I guess the angle just made sense. But what if it didn't?
Nelinho, Roberto making for the far post. Oh, he can!
Hold on, dude just defied physics. How the hell did he score from that angle? That's magical stuff, man. Kinda reminds me of that guy that said, football is played with the head, your feet are just the tools. And in 2014, Robin van Persie took it a little too literally. The Netherlands were out for revenge after their final loss to Spain in the final 4 years before. Still, the Spanish had the first laugh. But then, Van Persie flew to save the day.
That's a great ball. He's onside here. Van Persie! Oh, what a fantastic
Dude's got superpowers. And that goal started a hammering, man, because Netherlands won 5-1. Revenge is best served by the Flying Dutchman. But Van Persie was already an established superstar when he scored this beauty. What about when you're announcing yourself to the world?
Lançamento do Newton Santos pro Pelé! Pro Pelé! Pro Pelé!
You know this guy is only 17, right? This dude was out there lobbing players at a World Cup final. Pelé even became the youngest ever goal scorer in a World Cup final with that goal. He always had his eyes set on goal, man. But this guy had eyes at the back of his head.
And chipped in. And volleyed in!
At first, I thought Platt was summoning his inner ballerina and getting ready to turn into a meme. But then he comes up with that? That blew my mind, blew your mind, blew the opposition's mind. But Michael Owen decided to split the opposition in half.
And finds Beckham. Beckham now to Owen, and here's another Owen run. He's going to worry them again. It's a great run by Michael Owen, and he might finish it off.
Legend says the defender is still looking for Owen to this day. But Argentina were jinxed in that World Cup, man, because in the next round, they had to face humiliation all over again. Dennis, you're gonna kill me. My man just picked the ball out of the air and then knocked it past the defender like he wasn't there. And the finish? Just pure class, man. But Bergkamp evaded one defender. In this next one, defenders dropped to the ground like flies. Just a few days after scoring the goal of the century, Maradona was back in action in the quarterfinals versus Belgium. He gave his country the lead, but that wasn't enough. Nah, dude was on it. So he decided to give an entire country nightmares.
Going at them again. Brilliant run by Maradona. Fantastic goal.
I think one of those guys just slid past me. Dude, did Maradona ever score without embarrassing anyone? I don't know, man. Coming from Diego, I guess it's just normal. but no one expected anything like this one. Yeah, man, beautiful. That was all skill. And the thing is, every player has his own skill. Like this next guy, level 10, skill turning the defender inside out.
Yeah. But still, Badger. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Dude must have forgotten who he was after that humiliation. Baggio forced his way into history with that goal. And speaking of history, Brazil took on the USSR in the 1982 group stage, and Socrates decided to bring the opposition to their knees. Literally.
Socrates still trying to get the opening. Oh, Socrates!
Man, he destroyed those dudes. But this wasn't the only time Socrates pulled off something magical at the World Cup. That's picture perfect, man. And that assist from Zico? Disgusting. The two defenders nearly ended up kissing after that turn. But now, dummy, lift, bang.
Back for Falcao. Is it there? Oh!
I'm about to call NASA, man. 1982 was a great year for Brazilians. Rockets everywhere. But what's better than a 25-yard rocket? I'll let my man Paul Breitner tell you. From 40 yards. I think the keeper didn't even see that one coming. But that was powerful, man. I guess you can forgive him for not seeing it. As you can forgive these guys, because one dude just decided to turn on the afterburners.
That time. Again, the sound is great, very sharply. What a terrific run this is. Wonderful piece of football. He's still in here.
Dude came straight out of a Fast and Furious movie and reached a top speed of 30 kilometers an hour. He ran all the way to the opposition box to score. But some guys just don't feel like making that effort. My man didn't want to jog 40 yards, so he just fired towards the goal like it was empty. That was sick. But if I'm the defender, dude, I'm surrendering after this one.
Good play by Gemland again.
Sit down, everyone. Class is in session. Get your ass whooped 101. But at least he was playing football. This next dude, he switched sports in-game. Negrete arrived at the stadium, unlocked ninja mode, and just chose violence. But that was just one player. One time, an entire nation decided to break ankles. The last obstacle between Brazil and World Cup glory in 1970 was Italy. Brazil were winning comfortably, but in the 86th minute, the entire team came together, and it was football poetry.
This is great stuff. They need to take it in turns to give an exhibition. Jairzinho, number 7. Pele. After Salomon on the right. And it's 4!
9 passes, almost every player beaten, and a shot that traveled at 117 kilometers an hour. Some goals are almost criminal, man. And this next one? Someone please arrest that dude.
For Argentina. Good run by Maradona. And still he goes on. And Caniggia!
Seriously, man, the build-up from Maradona is just ridiculous. And honestly, it's what earned this goal a spot on this list. That was a 1 in a million. But don't you just love it when a goal repeats itself? Uwe Zela and Jared Borghetti, the same goal 3 decades apart.
Zela! I've got it!
The resemblance of both headers is freakish, man. The cross from the left was inch perfect for both goals. But the trick is to let everyone think you're gonna cross it.
That they concentrate this attack.
Dude was closer to the dressing room than he was to the goal, and still he did that. Hagi left people scratching their heads, but Yosimar simply left people with their jaws on the floor.
And they're waiting for a cross in Josimar!
He just needed one look. Blink for a second and you won't even see it. But in this next one, the stars all aligned in 54 glorious seconds. 2002, and failing to even pass the group stage in the previous edition, Argentina had a lot to prove. They won the first match against Nigeria, and now, playing against Serbia and Montenegro, they took the lead. Things were looking good, but coming in the 31st minute, A sight to behold.
Arranca Corman, de atrás lo quita bien Maxi Rodríguez para Kane, se toca por la izquierda para Mascherano y Mascherano para Riquelme. Juan Román adentro, jugándola otra vez para Maxi. Maxi pisa la pelota, se junta con Sorín. La tiene la Argentina, casi media hora del primer tiempo. Y gana por 1-0 el equipo de Peckerman. Vino hacia atrás para Sorín. Sorín en la línea central, tocándola para Maxi. El arranque de Mascherano, digo. Mascherano juega la pelota sobre el círculo central para Riquelme, atrás para Ayala. Ayala lo tiene bien abierto a Saviola, libre Cambiaso adentro, va para el Cucho. La tiene Cambiaso, va a jugar para Mascherano. Mascherano lo tiene al ladito a Maxi Rodríguez, toca para Maxi. Se prepara Sorín por la izquierda, la pelota vino para el Juanpi. La paró con el pecho Sorín, adentro Crespo, adentro Saviola. Sorín tocándola atrás para Maxi Rodríguez de nuevo. Va a jugar para Cambiaso, va a tocar para Riquelme, vino para Cambiaso. Cambiaso para Riquelme. Riquelme cubriendo la pelota y tocándola atrás nuevamente para Mascherano. Mascherano para Sorín. Sorín jugándola para Saviola, media vuelta de Saviola. Escapa por la izquierda, la toca para Riquelme, la juega para Saviola. Saviola para Cambiaso, Cambiaso a Crespo, Crespo de taco a Cambiaso, que sea gol.
They got dismantled and ripped to shreds. 24 passes, a magical backheel assist, and the finish we all deserved. Straight into the highlight reel. Unforgettable, man.